With the statewide mask mandate scheduled to expire February 1st, unless it's extended, of course, we wanted to check with one of our local medical experts to see whether she thinks we'll start to see COVID restrictions lifted. 2 on Your Side's Kelly Dudzik joins us now with what she found out today. Kelly?
Mary Alice, Dr. Nancy Nielsen says it's too soon to go back to normal. With 2,000 deaths a day in the U.S., we just aren't there yet. But she says the good news is that the number of positive cases here is falling like it did in New York City and in most places around the country. Hospitalizations have stabilized and have started dropping, but those numbers lag behind the case numbers by about 2 weeks. Dr. Nielsen says she thinks it would be premature to lift the mask mandate next Tuesday.
You're hearing some scientists say, well, we just need to start living with this virus now, like we live with influenza. The reality is right now we're still having almost 2,000 deaths a day. Too soon. Too soon to say we're going to just, quote, live with it and go back to normal. We'll get there, and we may get there soon, but not yet.
She says maybe it could be lifted in March, but we have to remember that not everybody can get vaccinated yet. Kids under 5 still can't get the vaccine. Dr. Nielsen also said even when the mask mandate is lifted, she'd still urge some high-risk people to wear masks when they're going into crowded spaces, Mary Alice.
And Kelly, a quick question. How are health officials currently defining the term fully vaccinated? And there is some talk, right, of the CDC changing that definition to include someone who has received the booster.
Yeah, so Dr. Nielsen, I asked her about this today. She thinks that everyone now knows what it means when the CDC says fully vaccinated. It means you either have 2 shots of Pfizer or Moderna or the 1 J&J shot. She says people also know what it means when you say you're boosted. So she says she wouldn't change the definition of fully vaccinated at this point. She says she would say fully protected means boosted. Otherwise, it would just get way too confusing for people. In the Information Center, Kelly Dudzik, Channel 2 News.